what Easter eggs? So, like, we know David Gordon Green's a big Halloween fan. We know, obviously, like, he's stated that he's a huge Season of the Witch fan, and we got quite a bit of Season of the Witch in these first two. What other? Because, like, I was trying to think the other day, what other movies have they referenced? What movies haven't they referenced? And kind of the ones they haven't referenced, what do you think we're going to get? So, like, I can't think of anything from Resurrection that they've done in 2018 or Kills. I think like pretty much all of 78 has been injected in both movies. We got the hospital scene more than anything in Halloween Kills that references Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2. We've got the Season of the Witch Masks. In Halloween 4, we have the Angry Town Mob. We got that in Halloween Kills.
And the gas station that was referenced H2O and
Yeah,
4.
I was gonna say H2O, the gas station, the bathroom scene, and then in Halloween 4 where he killed the the attendant
Mechanic.
and took the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
That right, that's from Halloween 4. So Halloween 5, the only thing I was racking my brain, the only thing I can think that they, and it's really really weak parallel or Easter egg from Halloween 5, would be the pitchfork scene where he stabs. Remember the two people that were having sex in the barn, and he stabs that dude with the pitchfork through the back, and Karen stabs him through the back with the pitchfork, but that's kind of weak. I can't think of anything from Halloween 5. Maybe how he killed the two deputies in the police car from 2018 and outside the barn in Halloween 5. But okay, so we haven't got anything from Halloween 6 or Halloween Resurrection. I'm not even going to go to Rob Zombie's Halloweens because those are kind of, well, the second one, I don't know what the fuck happened, but the first one is just a bizarre remake.
People that like that movie, I don't get it.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm gonna be like, full disclosure, Halloween 6, I love that fucking movie. I fucking love it, dude.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Same,
I do.
It is a guilty pleasure for me.
It's one of those guilty pleasure watches because for me at the time when that movie came out, Michael Myers was never more scary to me than he was in Halloween 6. Like his intensity in kills has surpassed it, but in 6, dude, he was fucking angry, man.
Yeah, especially in that one scene in that building went with all the flashing lights, and he just grabbed that one bone saw or machete or whatever type thing, and he was just going off on those guys.
Yeah, well, even when he killed what's her name's mom, when he did a full on like home run baseball swing with that axe to her face, you know what I mean? Or the dude that he
still remember,
the husband where he held him up.
Yeah, the electrocution.
Yeah, like Halloween 6. So I've got a bold take, and this was going to be a part of my next video, but like I said, I don't even care at this point. So my bold take is we're going to get, now bear with me for a second. We're going to get Cult of Thorn in Halloween Ends, but it's not going to be the same Cult of Thorn that we got in Halloween 6. Okay, so there's been scenes of
masks.
Well, listen, so the billboard, right, with the missing person, there was like behind the scenes shots that got leaked that people took. So I think we're going to get a Cult of Thorn, but they're people who actually worship Michael Myers. They have no affiliation to like brainwashing or controlling him or anything like that. They're just like, they're people that idolize Michael, and that is their cult. They're like the cult of Michael. And what they do is they kidnap people and they sacrifice them to try to bring him back, because there's been a 4-year gap since his last appearance. So they're like this weird sadistic cult that believes like if we sacrifice a human being on this, stone or whatever, like we'll get Michael back. So I think we're going to get, this is a bold prediction, right? So it's not like, I'm not saying I have inside source or anything. I'm just trying to think, what Easter egg could they pull from 6 and put it in this movie? So they take Cult of Thorn. Those are the people that are capturing, or why the people are missing. It's not because Michael's snatching them up. It's because they're doing it and sacrificing them to try to summons Michael. And the Dr. Mathis character is the is like the Dr. Wynn in 6, the guy who's the head of the Cult of Thorn. What do you guys think? Am I fucking nuts? Or is
Dude,
that
that sounds like a good idea, bro.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
If they're trying to hit on every single prior Halloween movie that they erased, that would be the only thing from 6, unless they do a stupid radio disc jockey that he offs in a van, you know, like that's the only other thing I could think of from 6.
Yeah, then hangs him up in a tree.
Yeah, and then hangs him up in a tree. They could do that, but I'm thinking like if they want to go hard and hit something, like they could do that without it being the silly kind of really fucking far-fetched, like Michael's controlled by some fucking rocks with inscriptions on them. Like that's how they could bring in the Cult of Thorn and it not really have the stupidity from 6, and they could make it like a plot point in the story. You know what I mean? Like somehow, some way they could work that in. So what do you think if they do an Easter egg to Resurrection, what do you think it's going to be? I've got two. Um, I've got two. Unless you wanted to add anything else, Marcus, before I go.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good
so
to go, buddy.
you know how like it was almost like found footage or like a different version of a GoPro that they were shooting the Dangertainment shit through.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to the cave dweller thing, I feel like if they go the route of him being like out in the mountains or out in the foothills, whatever, I feel like we're gonna get a found footage style kill where like there's some hikers, right, that are going through and they got their little GoPros on their chest or whatever, you know, they're fucking got their selfie stick, and we're gonna get the shot from their camera, whether they're live streaming or not, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't show Michael specifically kill him, but they get killed and we see the kill through the GoPro, kind of like how we watched in Resurrection, if that makes sense. So that would be that would be a way that they could reference Resurrection by doing the same kind of found footage or GoPro style kill. That would be one. The other one is I could see a scene if all this shit happens again 4 years later on Halloween, where they do a not necessarily a Busta Rhymes style interaction, but where someone is dressed like Michael Myers that thinks it's their buddy to play a prank, and it is Michael, and he ends up, you know, he's like yelling him like, "Hey, you're supposed to be on the other side of the house," but doesn't get much further than that before Michael just fucking guts him. You know what I mean? Like one of those to where it's the Michael standoff, and he finishes them off. So I feel like those would be like two easy ways that they could reference Resurrection without going too much further into the movie, you know?
Yeah, those are some good ones, bro. I didn't even. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope that last one you mentioned happens. That would be dope. That would be a dope one.
Yeah, where they're trying to like fuck with somebody, do the Michael scare, because there was even in 4 where there was like 4 Michaels. Remember where Loomis and the cop see one over here, the one over there, and you know, it could be a little bit of a nod to that movie as well. But I could see us getting one of those like where it's a prank. They think it's their buddy, but it's Michael, and then Michael just smashes them real quick, you know. So I don't know. That's because I can't think of any other besides. I mean, I guess we gave 2 for 5, but those are like the only 2 movies I really can't think of an Easter egg that they've used yet. So, and those are kind of where I'm thinking, and I know where you guys stand. So I think those are good. I wouldn't be mad if I saw any of those in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude. Well,
there was some damn good ideas we just came up with.
Yeah, man. I would, like I said, I would not be mad if that's the route that they want to go, if that's what they're trying to do. I have a hard time believing that they will give a definitive death to Michael. I could see it being where like maybe the mask is destroyed. So like one of the things like I envision in my head is like an ending scene where Laurie's dead, Hawkins and Allison survive. Because I was gonna do a video on it, but like while I'm here, like fuck it. So basically, we see Allison and Hawkins visiting Laurie's tombstone, and they believe that Michael's dead. The mask has been destroyed during what led up to Allison being the one that, you know, did whatever it is to kill Michael, push him off a ledge, and, you know, his body just kind of disappear. And then as they're looking down, Allison looks up, and because she kind of hears some rustling in some bushes from a ways away, and we get a shot from in the bushes looking at Allison and Hawkins at Laurie's grave. And Hawkins looks at her and is like, "What is it?" And she goes, "It's nothing." And that's pretty much how the it ends, because you know how he like creeps around at the he's done it in 78 and he did it in 2018 where he's kind of creeping around the cemetery. So maybe it's one of those things where, is he alive, is he dead? You know, she's looking into these bushes. We don't see like a hand move bushes or anything like that, but there's a sound like sticks breaking, branches breaking or something, and she's looking. And Hawkins asks, "What is it?" And she just goes, "It's nothing." And that's kind of the end of it. I could see an ambiguous ending more than I can see a definitive ending. But I do think Laurie's going to die. I don't think that they're going to give us a straight up answer that Michael is dead or not.
Yep.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Would you be pissed at that ending, or?
I mean,
no, not at all.
No.
I mean, that's the ending I kind of want, where it's more ambiguous.
I guess, and that's kind of what I feel like how they can do the coming of age story, right? I appreciate you being here with me. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments down below. See ya.